As the final episode of the second season of The Simpsons, Blood Feud is pretty solid. This is, of course, episode 22, directed by David Silverman, and this aired originally in July of 1991. And in this one, Mr. Burns has collapsed, he desperately needs a blood transfusion, but he has a very rare blood type, and it just so happens that Bart has that same blood type. So Bart, against his own will, but at Homer's command, gives blood to Mr. Burns, and the reason that Homer is demanding this is because he thinks that Mr. Burns will bestow onto him riches and wealth and diamonds and gold and all kinds of fanciful things. But it doesn't necessarily go to Homer's plan. And what happens after that, I think, is pretty eventful. It's very chaotic, it's completely back and forth, you never know quite what's going to happen next. It's actually one of the most unpredictable episodes of The Simpsons. And, I mean, I'd seen it before, so I remembered what happened. But interestingly, I'd forgotten the big reveal. I knew the big reveal was coming, but I'd forgotten the specific element. I can't really say any more than that without spoiling it. But I'd oddly blocked that out for some reason, and that was also unpredictable. I really enjoyed it. There's obviously a very strong message here, and that's you help others to be kind and to be helpful, not to get riches in return. That message is actually throughout it a lot. But it doesn't deliver that message without a lot of humour and comedy and fun and unpredictable chaos. Also, Lisa teaching Maggie to say Dodecahedron is one of my favourite things ever. I absolutely love Lisa's little subplot in this with Maggie. It's nice for Maggie to have a little bit of a sub-story as well, because she doesn't usually that often. She's kind of a passive character. Obviously there are certain episodes that are more heavily focused on her, but for the most part she's more of an ornament than a family member. Blood Feud I really enjoyed. To finish off the season, I thought it was a really strong ending. Let's say, hypothetically, the show hadn't been picked up for a third season, which of course it had. It's been picked up for 20-odd more seasons. If this had been the series finale, I think it would have been pretty decent as well. Blood Feud is definitely a very strong episode.